Let's be honest, Gen Z is not doing well right now. We're not talking about mental health, their work, or dating culture. We are talking about their faces. If you scroll through TikTok right now, you will see a wave of different people talking about how bad Gen Z looks for their age. You've got 19-year-olds that look 30, 25-year-olds that look 40, and everyone is blaming everything from skincare to filters to lifestyle. And the truth is, Gen Z might actually be aging a lot faster than any of the generations that came before them. And it's not just simply because of genetics. It's because of the crazy amount of stuff that they are pumping into their faces and how it's warping their perception of age, skincare, and beauty. So you better buckle up, and you are absolutely not prepared for this one because we are getting into the nitty-gritty of what is going on TikTok and how they could possibly be saying all of these things, but I'm locked in. And if you guys haven't already, please throw this video a big fat thumbs up, and also let me know that you love the channel by subscribing down below. You know I love that so much, and just letting you guys know, you guys are my besties, and you are my number one. Mwah. I love you. Gen Z loves to call themselves girls. I'm a girl's girl. Take it from me, girl, because I'm a girl's girl. I always look out for my girlies. You see it everywhere online, but especially on TikTok. Endless comment sections full of, "You're stunning, queen," hot girls supporting hot girls, "You ate that right up." And sure, it sounds uplifting. It sounds like this generation has finally mastered what so many before them have struggled with: female solidarity, support, and confidence without competition. But that illusion falls apart quickly, because while Gen Z claims to be the most supportive generation of women, the truth is that support often comes with strings attached. The girl's girl attitude only applies when you fit into their version of what is right, beautiful, or progressive. If you act too confident, they accuse you of trying too hard. If you wear no makeup, then you're not taking care of yourself. If you wear too much makeup, then you're so fake. If you post selfies, then you're so desperate for validation, and if you don't post any at all, well, then you must be really insecure. What's meant to be the idea of sisterhood often turns into surveillance. Gen Z women don't just uplift each other, they sit there and monitor each other. Every choice, every skincare routine, every outfit becomes something to critique under the mask of helping.
Everyone is all self-love, acceptance, confidence, until a girl with a feature that you want comes out and says, "I'm insecure about something. I don't like something about myself." And suddenly, pick me. That's crazy. I don't need anyone to tell me my skin is good. Taking myself out of the equation for a second, there was a comment that literally said, paraphrasing, "There is nothing visible about her to be insecure about. Nothing. She's clearly just fishing for compliments." Who are you to say that about someone? The complete lack of empathy displayed by people on the internet to each other is actually deeply concerning. Imagine walking around life with that kind of mindset. Imagine how isolated you are making yourself, thinking that other people around you don't have any sort of insecurities or inner monologue of their own. I don't know if you know this, but TikTok filters a lot of the comments, and the nastiest comments ever left by supposedly girls. This is all ignoring my intention with that video. Real skin looks like that, and it has bumps and has pores. The point was to show that. But also, how are you going to constructively criticize someone on the internet, then refuse to read something that could very well help you understand where they're coming from? That is the path of least resistance. That's the path that you should take. And if you refuse to take it, are you really trying to check other people's behavior and make the world a better place? Or are you just looking to be mean? Clear skin is clear. It's beautiful.
They've turned female support into like a competitive sport. I ain't, in all my 28 years and being a Gen Zer, I ain't never seen this in my life. You see this pattern most clearly under the comment sections of viral skincare or beauty videos. A creator might post a barefaced video showing her acne or uneven skin texture. The comment section is just filled with advice, lectures, and unsolicited product recommendations. You need niacinamide. Oh, that's fungal acne. You shouldn't be using that moisturizer. Well, you should be using my moisturizer. And buried under the same support is that one spoken message: you are clearly doing it all wrong. This video specifically sparked a lot of this conversation, something I was thinking about a lot. POV, a 25-year-old woman with no work done. Her caption says, "How can I hate my wrinkles when they represent every smile, every laugh, every adventure, and a life of joy?" A truly beautiful sentiment. Being able to show yourself, and honestly, I've said this many times in a lot of my videos, being able to come on screen, no makeup, Show all the tea? Do I sit here and do that? No. I shellac my face full of products. This is just a sweet girl sharing her skin, sharing it up close. She's gorgeous. She's adorable. This comment section is nasty. It is so nasty. Girl, we are the same age. Drink water and fix your skin barrier now. So it can't just simply be, hey, I'm sharing a part of myself. I'm sharing a piece of myself. I just want to talk to you guys about how I do have wrinkles and I'm okay with that. I have this and I'm okay with that. We don't know anything about her. We don't even know. We only know that she's 25 with no work done. We don't know anything. We don't know about her skin barrier. We don't know what she drinks. We don't know anything. No work done doesn't mean you can't wear sunscreen. You guys, these are comments with over 275,000 likes, 164,000 likes. This is girl behavior, right? Like, we're just trying to share. Oh, but it's because I know better than you. So I have to tell you what you're doing wrong, even though nobody asked. Everyone's a girl's girl until they feel superior. 107,000 likes. I'm 44 in March. What are we looking for? We're trying to share pictures of ourselves? I'm 44 in March. This is what I look like. Yeah. This is what you guys are. I'm 27 with no work done. I'm confused. What's happening. Did she ask y'all for selfies? Mean girl energy for real. It's like, look at me. I'm older and I look better. Like, this whole thing is crazy banter. Respectfully, this is where it gets really irritating for me. This is a girl where we are totally on the same vibe. I feel like I want to pick her up and give her a hug because she's coming out and sharing something that it's just a conversation. It's just sharing like, hey, I've chosen not to do anything X, Y, and Z. Everybody has different genetics. Everybody looks at everyone's a girl's girl until they feel like they want to teach you something, until they want to say, well, I actually look like I'm 12 because I don't have any work done, but I've been wearing sunscreen since I was 16. Look at me. Get out. Gen Z's version of support isn't always mean-spirited, but it is performative. It's a way to appear empathetic while somehow managing to assert authority. Like, this is my page. Like, if I were, I'd be like, this is my page, bro. Like, I will let you say what you want to say only if I want you to say it. This is my post. This is my video. It would be for me, like, delete. And it's so weird because it's like, I love all of the commentary. I ask you guys all the time to comment. And in a way, I am putting myself out there all the time. If you guys wanted to tell me I look like a 65-year-old man, you 100% could say that. But it's like, I don't know if anybody asked. Like, she literally was just like sharing her journey. I'm happy to have my wrinkles. It shows a life of beauty and smiles. I feel blessed. And everyone's like, look at me, I look really, really good. It's like they don't just want to cheer you on, they really want to fix you. This need to correct others, to constantly educate people on the right way to do things, stems from how Gen Z was raised. They grew up online, surrounded by tutorials, hot takes, and self-proclaimed experts. From the moment that they joined social media, they were taught that the most valuable person in the room was the person that knew the most, which brings us to one of the most defining traits of this generation. They are the know-it-all generation. And now, before we go any further, I am Gen Z. Like, I am Gen Z. I'm not punching down as a millennial going, you got, no, like, I am. I'm just sharing what I've discovered. Let me share. This is my page. I will share what I want to share. Now, Gen Z doesn't just consume information. They inhale it. They grew up in an environment where every answer is 2 clicks away and every influencer doubles as an expert. If millennials had to learn through trial and error, Gen Z learned through 15-second TikTok summaries and algorithm-fed facts. They quote ingredients, pH levels, what's a pH, and even statistics. They know which retinoid concentration is too strong, which supplements can help increase collagen production, and which brands are greenwashed. Crazy. But for every piece of true information they've learned, they've absorbed 5 pieces of misinformation disguised as advice. When your client comes to you and says that they got their skincare routine off of TikTok, no, why is it when I'm like, Mom, I read this story about that? No, I saw it on TikTok. I didn't read anything. I would never. I only read A Court of Thorns and Roses. Like, there's nothing else for me to enjoy but smut. Like, come on, I don't want to read facts. My face thanked me since I stopped using every trending skincare product on TikTok. What about the fact that we're listening to people that don't know anything about anything? Like, it's like, do you know all of the videos that I watch on here that I'm like, you guys, what is happening? It's a girl with an insane amount of Botox, and then she's trying to sell you products from her Amazon storefront, and we eat it up because her skin looks, sure, gorgeous, no movement, but gorgeous, and we buy it all up. Well, we don't know anything about what's in those products.
I actually stopped doing all my skincare about 3 months ago. My face has never been so clear in my entire.
I know why.
It's because the more often you change your skincare routine, the worse it is for your skin.
And because Gen Z is constantly swimming in this big pool of content, just eating it up for dinner, they rarely get to sit and think about what they're actually learning. And again, I can only say this because I literally have been there. They don't slow down to test what works. They then go ahead and immediately report it online and turn the knowledge into a performance. And it's not just simply enough to understand something. They have to prove to you that they understand something. You'll notice it when you watch content and see it in how they talk. It feels like every statement sounds like a tutorial. Even in casual conversations, there's this undertone of superiority, as if they've already researched everything and are now the authority on it. But this behavior doesn't just come from arrogance alone. It really stems from insecurity. Gen Z has grown up in one of the most unstable and uncertain eras imaginable. They've seen the economy collapse multiple times, lived straight through a pandemic, and they've watched social media shape and destroy reputations literally overnight. When everything around you feels super unpredictable, like being knowledgeable or somewhat knowledgeable feels like you're actually in control for once. Knowledge almost becomes this armor that you wear, and then maybe it feels good to share with other people all of these things that you've learned. So then when that girl posts a cute video of her face at 25 with no work done, it feels really important to share all of the things you know that she clearly doesn't know. But of course, that obsession with being right all the time can be exhausting. It leads to burnout, comparison, and anxiety. And ironically, it has also led to one of Gen Z's biggest self-inflicted problems, their insane skincare obsession. Gen Z didn't invent skincare culture, but they certainly industrialized it. When millennials were teens, skincare was a simple ritual, a drugstore cleanser, maybe some moisturizer, and that's it. But for Gen Z, skincare isn't just a daily routine. It's an identity. It's an aesthetic. It's a sign that you're disciplined, evolved, and somehow in control of your life. It's not about having good skin. It's about looking like somebody that takes care of their skin. Our generation literally lives online, which is why everything feels like it needs to look like content. That means that skincare isn't really about what works, it's about what looks very interesting, what feels luxurious, what fits into your get ready with me video or looks nice sitting on your shelf in your bedroom. Bro, what is happening? This mask, black head, bumpy chin, this mask? I don't want to use that mask. It looks like a sensory nightmare. Ugh. And if you have tryptophobia, isn't that the one where you don't like the little holes? You certainly, I don't know about this. I even feel like I fall into this trap sometimes where I'm like, oh, I'd love to post a story of my dog, but then I'm like, it's not aesthetic enough, girl. You look like a boomer. Like, you're not taking it aesthetic enough. You don't put the filters on. You can't have a pimple. So then I just choose not to post anything at all. So it's very odd that I even feel like I'm subject to this as well. It's like, oh, I want to share something. And instead of me being like, I just want my girly pops to see it, I just want to show you guys something cute, I get too nervous and then I go ghost for months at a time. Night skincare. Don't even get me going. Don't. Everything is pink. Everything is pink. I have to make everything look nice. Oh, I think I've watched her veneers video like a long time ago. She has like some crazy press-on veneers or something. They don't just buy what their skin needs. They buy what the algorithm tells them that their skin needs. What? When a new product goes viral, they'll rush to go and get it. Be the first ones online or the first person outside the door when the store opens. A serum, a moisturizer, a lip mask. It really doesn't matter what it is, but once the favorite influencer is out here using it, they'll all go and rush to buy it. And like, it becomes a necessity. Like, run, don't walk. Run, don't walk. You need this new bubble mask. No, I don't. I will get hives. And then when that next product comes out, they drop the old one almost instantly. There's no loyalty, no patience, just constant experimentation disguised as self-care. Don't even get me started. Like, that was when my skin was the worst. The Ashley Mixon skin flooding method, I don't want to hear about it. It did not work for me. If anything, my skin was terrible. The skincare industry has learned to exploit that perfectly. It feeds Gen Z's obsession with novelty by pushing out new trends faster than ever before. Slugging, skin cycling, ice rolling, LED masks, snail mucin, PDRN or salmon DNA. The 10-step routines that burned your skin, but they promised, oh, it's gonna look like glass. Every trend promises transformation, but very few of them ever deliver. Because transformation is impossible when you're constantly changing your routine, like all the time.
My mom was talking to me today about, she was asking me what type of creams I use to take care of my skin. And I quite literally told her that I don't really use creams like that. I only use moisturizer and a hydrating cream at night because my my skin is very dry. And so I told her that, and I noticed that my mom was like shocked, and she was like, well, you have to start because like your skin and blah blah blah. But I have a theory, and this might be me being ignorant, but I don't care. I believe that the people that use the most skincare are just wasting their money, because I don't see a difference. I quite literally don't. You still have the same freaking lines that everybody else has, because guess what? You are aging. It's normal. It's a normal thing. Your skin is still breaking out, because that's a normal thing. No matter how many things you use, you're still breaking out. I don't believe in using a shit ton of creams. I just don't. I'm gonna stick with my moisturizer that never fails me, and I'm gonna stick with my hydrating cream. That's it. I don't need to use more. And maybe I will regret it. Who knows? Maybe I will regret it. I'm 30. This is how I look. I'm natural. Okay, I don't have any fillers. I don't have anything on my face. I am excited to see how I am going to age naturally as the years go by. Like, I want to see every line on my face. I want to see every imperfection that comes with the years on my face. I don't care if I look older. I don't care if I look beat up. It is life, and I want to grow up. I want my kids to see me aging like it's natural, you know? So yeah, I have this theory that if you use a lot of skincare, there is no difference. I'm not saying that it's bad for you, but I feel like there is no difference. Like, quite literally, don't buy into that shit. Do you guys actually see a difference? I mean, I do understand that like people that have like acne and stuff like that, obviously like you need treatments and stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that have good skin, that just are like prepping their skin to not age, or like to stop your skin from aging.
And then when it doesn't work, Gen Z blames themselves. They think their skin barrier is broken, their genetics are really bad, or they simply haven't found the right combination of products yet. So then they start over. And I'm telling you guys, before I ever got a consultation for skincare with a girl down the street, she's literally at a skincare spa. She is the one that put me on to everything I use, and I have been using it religiously for well over a year. I barely get pimples anymore, but I remember feeling so genuinely lost when my skin was constantly stabbing me in the back. I'm like, girl, I give you such good shit. Like, there's no reason why I should have 40 pimples on my face, under the skin pimples, dark circles, skin is scratchy and dry. And it was because I went through so many different products all the time, constantly. Then it's like, oh, well, just buy another serum, buy another set. You need a new holy grail. Okay, I'll buy another holy grail. None of this is a holy grail yet, girl. And then what happens to your skin when you overload it every single week with different products and new actives? You simply destroy it.
Skincare has destroyed my skin. I go to beauty school, and my first module was skincare. We get all theory, but we also get practical. So we had to do facials on our face maybe twice a week. When I tell you, it has destroyed my skin, I'm serious. And it's not because skincare is bad. Skincare is bad. But when you use so many products, your skin gets overwhelmed. It's like, what do I do? What do I absorb? What's good for me and what's not? And you get breakouts. I normally don't have a really long skincare routine. For my skin, less is more. So I just spray my face with rose water, apply hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, eye cream, moisturizer, and sunscreen. If you don't want to use all of that, you just need 4 things: water, cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen, and you're gonna have great skin.
Dermatologists are already reporting an increase in cases of inflamed, hypersensitive skin amongst Gen Z. The overuse of acids, retinol, and exfoliants has led to a generation of people whose skin looks prematurely aged. Constant redness, dryness, irritation, and dehydration, all symptoms of overtreatment, which is so ironic because their quest for getting perfect ageless skin is what is making them age faster. And what's so tragic about all of this is that skincare has really stopped being about care at all. It's all about entertainment. Gen Z doesn't just wash their face, they turn it into an entire performance. Their skincare routines are filmed, edited, soundtracked, and then shared. The lighting, the packaging, everything lined up perfectly on marble countertops. It's all part of this visual experience. And even there's part of me too where it's like, I've heard you guys say so many times like, okay, Lael, if you've been using the same like 5 products for a year, share them. I'm like, girl, they are so boring. Like, they are so not exciting. All of these people with their big lighting, you know I can't do that. I'm like, my boyfriend's a millennial. I'm giving like slight boomer when I film things. I can't do much other than sit here with you guys and talk like this. I don't know how to do it like them, so then I get so nervous I don't even want to share it in the first place. And just like any good performance, all of this social media skincare crazy stuff with Gen Z, it demands constant novelty. Once you've posted your skincare routine once, it needs to change. You can't post it again. You have to change it. Add a new serum, swap one out for the other, create a new hook somehow, which always makes me land on the same thing when I see these skin girls with gorgeous skin, things that like I ain't never seen. There's a girl that I follow, I think her name is Jasmine Lily, just like skin you you ain't never seen before. Like, that kind of skin is like, hello? Like, the aliens are gonna abduct her and ask her secrets because that stuff cannot be shared with us earthlings. Like, it is too crazy. But she posts all these things. She's putting skincare, glop, glop, gloop, gloop, skincare all over. I know you've got your 4 products, your 5 products. I know you slather that on, you wipe it right off. There ain't no way, girl. And if you are using all those different products, what is, how? Answer me that. So in order for all these people to stay relevant, they'll change all their products, their routines, their skin, they'll do whatever they can. And the more that they change, the less stable their skin becomes. Gen Z grew up in a chaotic world. They've watched climate change, pandemics, inflation, and endless social upheaval unfold online in real time. Every day, their feeds remind them that somehow the world is unstable. So they look for control in the one place that they know that they can find it, their bodies. If the world is super unpredictable, at least they know that they can control how they look. And at least they can control their skin. And every time they fail, every time a product inevitably doesn't work because a lot of them are garbage, they spiral back into self-doubt. They feel broken, like something's wrong with them. And I speak from experience. That's how I felt a year ago. Now that's why the skincare industry's marketing just works so well. It doesn't just sell products, it sells you hope. It tells them you're almost there. You're like one serum away from feeling better about yourself. But then that day never comes. Because at the end of the day, the problem was never their skin. It was this idea and this belief that somehow fixing their skin would somehow fix them. Now, if you guys struggle at all with skincare issues, I have said this in previous videos, you need to go and see a professional. You don't have to spend professional grade money. There are so many different brands, La Roche-Posay, all of those, Avienne, whatever, all those French brands. It's just, we can't keep trusting 15-year-olds on the internet that tell us that they found something to fill in the wrinkles. You don't have any wrinkles, and I don't believe you. It changed everything for me. Just go for a free consultation. If you can't go for free, spend the $50, spend the $40. If you don't have that kind of money, then you know what? Maybe it's got to wait for a couple months, but I'm telling you, that's why you go to a professional. I promise you, you guys, you will never have better skin, and you will never give any of these skincare videos even a second of your time because they don't have the answer. Like your girl down at the spa, they got the answers, but don't let them give you filler while you're there. They will try. Don't let them do the filler or the Botox. Just don't. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please throw a big fat thumbs up and also comment down below. Have you guys seen this crazy surge of all of these different people saying they're girls, then wanting to tell you about their products because they know better than you? Or is it just me? Am I too chronically online? Maybe I need to get off. Maybe I need to leave here. If you guys enjoyed today's video, you can click here to learn all about how Gen Z's obsession with skincare is totally destroying their face. Stop it, girl. Stop doing all of that. It's absolutely crazy. We don't need to be doing that anymore. Or you guys can go ahead and click here and learn all about how overconsumption is absolutely destroying your world and your life. It is so not worth it. I think a huge thing about social media is they're always trying to push products, and all this overconsumption, it doesn't help anyone, and it certainly doesn't help your face. You know, I only make these videos because I love you and I truly want the best for you. I hope you have an amazing day or night or whenever you're watching, and I'll see you very soon.